It's this man, the head of Nigeria's Federal Inland Revenue Service, and his team that the government is now pinning its hope on to raise the money needed to fund the country's $30 billion budget. Though the government is still exploring the possibility of borrowing to fund the budget, Babatunde Fowler and his team say they are confident they would meet the target of $25 billion in tax revenues set for them by the government.
I can assure you, with your support and your efforts, internally generated revenue taxation will be the new solution. And by the end of 2016, I certainly believe that will account for at least 80 to 85% of all revenue required by the government.
The government says its strategy of generating more revenue from taxation is not to raise taxes, but to expand the tax dragnet and bringing more taxable Nigerians and companies. In a country where tax evasion is high, that would surely not be an easy task.
The habit of not paying taxes has been so long that we need to be also careful with how fast we move in trying to make people come along this trajectory. Because it's like somebody who is a drug addict. You want to get him off addiction. You don't one day cut him off alcohol or drugs or whatever. If you do that the very first day, there might be some shock effect that can result in unintended consequences.
It's a concern the government appears to be addressing. The Revenue Service has set up a team to go around the country to educate and register taxpayers and to also ensure payment is done with ease and convenience. While the initiative is no doubt laudable and if achieved could cut down government borrowing significantly, financial analysts say the state of the economy at the moment could be the biggest drawback.
Economic activity is slowing down. We are seeing profitability in the corporate world moving southwards, declining. And we also see the major income head in terms of tax revenue, with the custom duty is going to suffer because, in fact, one of the people that said recently that, look, if you go to Apapa today, you find that you can actually drive through because number of containers coming in has dropped drastically, and therefore the congestion on the road has vanished. So, in effect, if the number of containers have dropped drastically, it's on those imports that customs duty is levied on. So it is likely that custom duties will suffer a lot. And custom duty account for more than 80 billion of the tax the government gets.
For a very long time in Nigeria, successive governments did not take the issue of taxes very seriously. But with the economy now being battered by low oil prices, this government is now changing all of that. It says it plans to drive the process forward to a level where future governments in Nigeria would no longer benchmark the budget on the price of oil and would not really care even if the price of the commodity dropped to as low as $1 per barrel. Deji, Badmus, CCTV, Lagos, Nigeria.